Lawa-Na Co here from Keller, Coastal Lakes and Mountain Realty, and I'm here with my preferred go-to lender, Scott Mertens of Luminate Bank.
Thanks so much. We are taking everybody on a little Seacoast walkabout, popping to a couple of our favorite places, and then maybe get a little inside scoop on the local market and the mortgage world.
You got it. What better place to start than right here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, at one of my favorite local spots, the Wild Valentine. Let's check it out. Guys, I'm sitting here with the owner of Wild Valentine, Sarah, and I just wanted to take 60 seconds of her time. So thank you so much for doing this and find out what was her inspo to start this spot and, you know, the location. What did she pick?
So, geez, we've been open almost 4 years now, and I was a florist to start. I wanted a physical space to invite the community in, and I thought there's not a great reason to go into a flower shop unless you have an order to pick up, but I really wanted that community aspect of things. I had seen the flower and coffee shop combo in other parts of the country, so it's not my unique idea, but I just thought it would resonate so well with the Portsmouth community and bring people in so that we could just be adding a little bit of joy to their day.
Such a vibe. I love it. From the moment I walked in here, one of my dear friends invited me in, Elizabeth.
Yep.
And I was just like, what? I was sleeping on this place, and now I haven't left, and I've sent many people there.
You send a lot of people our way.
Love it. So thank you for opening such a sweet spot.
Thank you, Lawa-Na.
Hey guys, Lawa-Na McClellan with Lawa-Na Company at Keller, Coastal Lakes and Mountain Realty. I am here with Scott Mertens of Luminate Home Loans, and we are here back with our Clarity in Housing series.
Rebranded, new content, new style. Just wanted to bring something a little fresher, maybe more digestible, and maybe a little bit more informative.
Yeah, so basically what we want to do is bring the local knowledge to your local market. We're going to focus on one town at a time on each update. All around the Seacoast region. We're gonna showcase some local businesses, our favorite spots to go, and obviously what's going on in your market.
Yeah, so hopefully we're thinking calendar year here. I know that could be audacious goals, but we're gonna try it. So 12 months, 12 towns, a hot spot we like to go to, a featured property, maybe talk about some of the challenges if you wanted to purchase a property like that, and just make it a little bit more robust. You know, we got so focused on data and Dover and Portsmouth. Real estate's more than data, right?
It's much more than data. It is lifestyle, it is knowing the community, seeing what's out there, and, you know, focusing on some of the challenges, but also the solutions.
Yeah, and the data is important, maybe more so than the data. But that being said, we want to make sure that the picture fits your needs. So again, a little bit more information, maybe a little fun. We're going to do some on-location shoots as well, weather dependent, and hopefully it's just more digestible.
Yeah, we just wanted to keep it real. So
Clarity in Housing 2.0. Thanks.
So let's dive into it. Portsmouth, New Hampshire, closed out April 2025. The median list price was over 900. The sale price, the median sale price was 7.25, and average days on market was 26 days. That's an impressive market.
Still really impressive. Love to see those numbers. Still kind of a wide disparity between list price and sale price, but that's typical. We see that a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of new construction happening around the Seacoast and Portsmouth in particular. And, you know, we're going to showcase one of those new construction pocket neighborhoods today.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. You know, a little higher on the price point, right?
Yeah.
But suits a certain segment of the market that seems to be coming to Portsmouth. You've seen a lot of this.
Which is, you know, right now, currently we have 71 single family and condos total on the market. And the breakdown of that looks like 30 single family detached homes and 41 condos. So if that isn't a tell-all of what type of inventory is flooding the Portsmouth market.
Right, and most of those condos you would say are newer construction, right?
Absolutely.
We're seeing a lot of the developers looking for that high density housing. There's just not a lot of land left in Portsmouth. So if you want multiple units, that's kind of what you're looking at. And the market's accepting it.
It is, it's very much accepting it. What we're seeing here are a lot of people coming from the cities. You know, Portsmouth is a hub for major airports. We've got Manchester, we've got Portland, we have Boston, and we also have Keys, which has a great deal of flights going in and out of there.
I'm super happy.
Yeah.
Allegiant, Breeze, much easier to get to Florida. Parking's a whole lot cheaper. So
Absolutely.
Portsmouth market's strong.
It's very convenient, and that is what people love about the Seacoast town, Portsmouth, for everything it has to offer. And that's just an added layer of, you know, a bonus amenity to be able to fly.
I don't want to put you on the spot. This is being recorded. Any predictions for where Portsmouth goes over the next 6 or 12 months?
Sky's the limit, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any stopping Portsmouth. It's very attractive, very, very attractive to a lot of consumers. And in fact, a lot of buyers coming to the Portsmouth area. This is a second home area for a lot of people. A lot of people split their time here in the warmer months and then go someplace warmer in the cooler months. So,
is there a handbook how to make that happen? Because I'm interested.
And to be completely honest, that the condo inventory is very attractive for just that type of lifestyle, right? Lock it up and leave it.
Yep, absolutely.
So there you have it, guys. That is your update for the Portsmouth market and going strong. Let's hit the spring market.
Thanks a lot. Hey gang, time for your mortgage market minute as part of our Clarity in Housing series. And we just sort of want to talk about where interest rates are because it is a big part of the home buying process. What does your financing look like? So crazy week, crazy 3 weeks, all of this related to tariffs, right? So interest rates, unfortunately, have ticked up over the last 3 weeks or so. Most of this related to the announcement of tariffs and some of that uncertainty. When people are uncertain, they sell assets. That drives up the bond price, which increases interest rates. We're still, maybe a shade under 7% for top tiered borrowers. So not awful in the grand scheme of things, but not at that mid to low sixes we were somewhat recently. So we're hoping that there's going to be a little rate relief once there's certainty on what's going on with the tariffs and some of those macroeconomic factors. So not an outrageous number, but something that you want to check on. Keep in mind, because it is moving so much, that there are really two different interest rates. There's a rate that I quote you today, and there's a rate that I can lock for you today. So if you're talking to anybody, make sure you know the difference between those two, right? It's a big part of it. The other thing we wanted to touch on is why get pre-approved for financing. Number one, we want to set expectations for you, the borrower. What's that monthly payment look like, right? We don't always look at getting pre-approved by price. We look at getting pre-approved by what monthly payment would you qualify for, and then extrapolate that out to price. So we love working with our consumers, getting them pre-approved. There's no cost to do it. And it really just gives you better expectations, and the other people that appreciate a solid pre-approval from a local trusted lender are agents.
Absolutely. So when I'm working with a buyer, or anyone on my team is working with a buyer, before we go down that rabbit hole of looking at properties, the first thing we advise is to get yourself pre-approved with a local lender. And sometimes people will come to us with, hey, I went on to, I won't mention any names because I just don't want to dog anyone.
Some internet
site that I got my pre-approval from. And I'm like, hey, great, that's awesome. However, let me explain the difference and why it would be in your best interest. And that's what you're looking for me to do, is advise and coach you through the buying process as to why it would be important to be approved with a local lender. And so as a listing agent, I handle a lot of listings. When I'm sitting with my sellers and looking at multiple offers, or even just one offer, I'm looking at that pre-approval, and it's very, very weighed heavily if I know who that lender is and I've worked with them and I know they're local and reputable, versus if it's some internet company that I have never even heard of.
Are they going to close on time?
Yeah.
Are they going to honor the terms? So real estate is a relationship business, and that relationship includes buyer's agent, seller's agent, and lender. We want to make sure that we're all working together to help you, the consumer, transact on that property.
Our sellers and our buyers are trusting us to advise them effectively to put them in the best position to acquire the asset that they're looking for or to sell the asset. And so knowing on both sides of that transaction who has strength and weight in those arenas is very important.
Yeah. And remember, when you're ready to buy, it's because you're ready to buy, not because the rate says you're ready to buy. So let's have a bigger conversation about what it looks like. Are you ready to transact and get your pre-approved?
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Now allow us to shine the spotlight on the Woodbury Reserve Pocket Community in the West End of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This beautiful new neighborhood is developed by Chinberg Properties and marketed by the Gove Group. Was gracious enough to show us around today. Let's check it out.
Lawa-Na McClellan here, and I'm here with Carol from the Gove Group. She is the listing agent here at the Woodbury Reserve Pocket Community in the West End of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It is absolutely stunning. It's a Chinberg development. And Carol, what can you tell us about this lovely place?
This is a great community. We already have one set of homeowners in, and we have several homes that are available for a quick close. So if somebody's looking to get in the Portsmouth area by spring or summer, come visit us at Woodbury Reserve.
Yeah, guys, this place is absolutely stunning. We did a walkthrough before Carol joined us here, and such a beautiful spot. And if you are in the market in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Chinberg is a quality, local, well-known builder. He built a beautiful product. Don't hesitate. Come take a look. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
The neighborhood is a blend of historic architecture with modern amenities. Each home is ENERGY STAR certified. The neighborhood is a blend of single-family, duplexes, and single detached condos. You do not want to miss out on this. The prices start at $1.425, and these homes are loaded with all of the desirable, luxurious amenities you could want in a home. Check them out.
This project at Woodbury Reserve in Portsmouth is amazing. There's just a ton to like about it. I think one thing to be aware of if you're a buyer and you're using financing is you may find yourself either in the jumbo market or in a condo situation. A lot of times new construction condos can be tricky to finance. We do have solutions. I am happy to say that there is one person who already purchased, who was able to navigate the financing, so we know it's there. If you have questions, give us a ring.
truly a dream. What a special place. Don't sleep on this neighborhood. Make sure you get to an open house or schedule a tour today. These are absolutely stunning units.